I'm pissed off. I'm in Costco, and I'll tell you, all of these products are illegal in Europe. Yeah, literally, go down the row. They're illegal in Europe. You know why? Because look at this, and I'm not just picking on Skittles. See all this? See the red 40, the blue, the yellow, all of these colors. It's in every one of these products in this whole aisle. In Europe, they're illegal.
No, he's lying. They're not illegal. Red 40 is called E129 in the EU, blue 2 is called E132 in the EU, and yellow 5 is called E102 in the EU. They're all approved for use and used in products in the EU. The EU actually uses more color additives than we use in the US, and in fact, there are 5 color additives that are used in the US that are banned in the EU, while there are 16 color additives, including 9 of synthetic origin, that are allowed in the EU that are banned in the US. For example, E151 is a synthetic food dye that gives a deep black color. It's banned in the US, but it's approved for use in the EU, like in these fish eggs that I found in France that contain E151. I could not buy those here. Or E153, which is a vegetable carbon used to give black flavor. It's banned in the US, but it's approved for use in the EU, and you can find it in things like these M&Ms and also this black licorice from Belgium. Or E173, 174, and 175, which are color additives from metals, including aluminum, silver, and gold. All of them are banned in the US, but approved for use in the EU. The fact that one country bans something that another country allows just makes for good social media content. And as I just showed you, I could do that same thing with a bunch of products in Europe, pointing out an ingredient and showing how it's banned in the US, especially if I lie about illegal ingredients like this chiropractor did. I love this kind of content because it takes no effort and spreads fast on social media so that they can get a bigger following and sell you their cellular detox program for thousands of dollars. It's ridiculous. Even if they weren't flat out lying for propaganda purposes, which they are, focusing on ingredients in ultra-processed foods and swapping them out is not going to help improve our health. If you swap out one color additive for a different color additive in Skittles, it's still Skittles. It's still a ultra-processed, nutrient-devoid food that we should be consuming less of. If we want to compare ourselves to Europe, why not compare the evidence-based strategies that actually improve public health that are different between us and Europe? Like their universal healthcare system, or their cities and towns that encourage physical activity. How about the programs that countries in Europe prioritize that target the social determinants of health, like economic stability and education, and social support, like paid parental leave policies? And their increased regulations on things like lobbying and marketing ultra-processed foods to children. Seems like those might be worthwhile for us to focus on. Or is that the whole point? The point is to have us focus on the ingredients in ultra-processed foods to distract us from the actual policies that can actually improve public health. I think that's the point. Don't let these people lie to you. We can have an honest conversation about our regulatory framework and the safety evidence of these additives in ultra-processed foods, but they don't care about doing that. They care about sensational content and propaganda and eroding trust in science and expertise so that you only trust them and their $8,000 detox programs.